Hi, hi, and welcome people to yet another lovely warm day in downtown Perth. Um, as you might have gathered, I'm a little bit shaky, shattered, whatever you choose to call it today. I've had a big day. I've had a couple of clients, things I had to do, cardiologists to see, people to go see, places to go. It's been a bit like that. Good news is the heart, she's doing just fine. G'day, Marie. Yep, the good news is the heart is in tip-top condition. Hi, Carlene. It's great when you get some good news instead of like, we don't know what we're doing, or we don't know how we should be doing this, or hi, Sandy. My doctor said something to me last night when I saw him. He said, hi, Mandy. You keep that man of yours under control. Thank you, darling. I'm getting my throat sorted. My doctor said they need to understand, Maggie, that your body doesn't respond to medications and drugs like most people because it's your woo-woo. You're a bit different, and we have to make sure your woo-woo works. And well, thank you for that. I'm so glad I've got somebody on board who's looking after my woo-woo. So if I'm a bit flat, darlings, now and then, just go pump up the woo-woo. God love him. You got to love him, don't you? You know, last night messages I was really happy with. I was a bit like, oh, gosh, I'm flat. This isn't working well. And then, bang, she took off. Yeah, Mandy, you keep that man on your side, darling. You're very welcome to him. Sweetheart though he is. Okay, now a couple of people got back to me afterwards and the messages actually related to them or for them, and I too totally understand that some messages are actually deeply personal, and it's okay to get back to me at a later date and go, Mags, I think that was my message and this is how it is. So I've had a couple of connections back from friends who've gone, Mags, this is what it was. But, you know, it's fine if a message is deeply personal. You don't have to share it. You have no responsibility to share it. It makes my life easier, but not if it's that personal. It really needs to be peaceful. You need to have, you know, that connection. Not like Mandy's friend. He was like loving everybody. Hi, Annette. He was like, he was in the mood for love. And we won't ask Mandy if he called in later. I'm positive he must have, because he left me alone. God love him. You know, let's have a look about hopes and dreams. And it's like when we do messages as well, there's that hope, there's that dream. What's the difference? What's the difference between hopes and dreams and reality? Sometimes a dream can be as big or as small as you want it to be. If it's a little tiny dream, that makes it no more or no less important than some of the big dreams. I love the way this does a fade in and out on me now and then. It's like the whole Doris Day screen, and for a half a minute I look bloody gorgeous. Soft lighting, you see, babe. Yeah, but what makes anybody else's dream more important than yours? Shall I tell you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All of our dreams are equally as important. Hi, Janine. Whether it's a big dream, a little dream, whether it's a dream in process. I love that. I've got many dreams in process. The difference to bringing a dream to reality lives in hope. Now, how? The first letter of how, hope, how. You work out a pattern of how your dream can go from a dream to a reality. How? What are your first steps? Sit back and go, how? It is hope. This is about hope. How do I make hope? So, sometimes you've got to do the research. Sometimes you've got to ask. Sometimes it's right in front of your face and you've just got to wake up to it. So sometimes, like what I do when I'm really stuck is I just keep writing. Hope, how? I keep writing how. How can I do this? And I've come to a whole list. And when you get to the bottom of it, it starts making sense, because you start, the stuff that isn't going to work, you actually see, no, that's not possible, that's not possible. But then you get to the possibilities. Oh is an incredible thing. It's like, oh, you've done the how and you've come to the, this is the plot, this is the plan. You get to P, plot or plan. Wow. So you can put together a system of how to bring the dream. So you do the hope, you work on the how, you get to the with that oh my God, wow factor. You get to the plan or the plot, and what makes it real? Emotion, energy in motion. You get the whole, you've got the plot, you know how to do the physical, you've worked it all out, and you've got to get the physical happening. But there's no sense in getting a physical reality happening if there's no emotional click behind it. You hear what I'm saying? Hope creates dreams into reality. You know, there was a time in my life when the dream was to own a big house, the dream was to be rich and famous, the dream was to be well known. There were so many dreams, and so many I didn't bother to follow through. It was like, yeah. What are my dreams now? My dreams are to do with my books. What are my books? My books are sharing emotion. They're about sharing emotion. They're about sharing my knowledge. They're about sharing my wisdom. But they're also about sharing some amazing stories and connection to some amazing women across this land who have assisted me in my journey, albeit unbeknown to us at the time, but it's happened every step of the way. Hope has been my constant companion. Hope is actually my companion in this journey of healing. How can I fix it? What do I have to do? And I keep working through the processes, the medical process, the healing processes, the dietary processes, and all of a sudden there's an and I've got to the point, so now I have to do the plot or the plan. And the plan consists of dealing with, yes, this is the medical side, yes, I have to do that, but it's also about weeding it out. It's about discovering how many experts I need and how many experts I don't need. It's like shuffling through the process at the moment, so I'm working on that. I've reached the hour. You know, we don't always like the and this is about diet. So my next process, the plot, is to do with the diet. It's like, interestingly, a diet for fibromyalgia and a diet for Parkinson's are a little bit at odds with each other. Hi, Cheryl, but it's a matter of putting it all together. So I'm at my plot. Then I've got to get excited about it. Bless you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the first chapter of the book is actually up on the website for you to read. Hopefully, it only gets better. When the book is released, we will fill you in on some very interesting things about how that book was created, but how the next book is already in process of creation. It's an amazing story, and I have so much difficulty in not accepting it. At first it was like, yeah, what? But not now. It's like it's amazing, the connection, the links. It's like, wow. But we'll keep it on ice for a little while because it's a little gobsmacking. Okay, let's get back to the dreams. So you see where I'm at. I've got to infuse emotion into my plot or my plan, and my plan that I have to work out in the next week, or possibly by the end of the week if necessary, is an eating pattern that is conducive to arthritis. What's that other thing I've got? Fibromyalgia and Parkinson's. But also a process that is conducive to Maggie's woo-woo. So if you ever find a doctor who's, you know, he goes, I've got to look after your woo-woo, you're home and hosed. It's like, I don't know how you're going to go talking to other docs, love. They're going to think you're mad. But, you know, as long as he looks after my woo-woo, we're in business. Do we need hope in our life? Oh, hell yeah, we need hope in our lives. We need the constructive hope that we work on. But we also need the hope, that pure emotional hope that there is something better, that there is something more, and that anything is possible. Again, you know what? Anything and everything is possible. Absolutely anything and everything. I do have medical media, Marie. I'm dragging it out tonight and going through it again. I found there were things in there that I loved, things I didn't love, but you know, sometimes you don't love the things, you go, oh God, and you've got to deal with them and mix them all in together. I cannot bring myself to drink celery juice, even a taste of it, oh, but I feel that's to do with one of the medications I've got to take before I take anything else. I have to have a medication early in the morning, and I think that could be a little bit upsetting it. But thanks to some amazing friends over the years, I've got all the equipment that I need. I've got the top food juicer. I've got everything I need. I've got the bullet my sister bought me. It's like drag them out of the cupboard, Mags, sit them on the shelf and make them work. We got this. We have got this. And I really must thank you all for your help and your input. I really honestly appreciate it. And things just flow. But like I was saying, we need the deep heart hope. You know, we often have situations in our life or situations in our families, and we can do nothing except hope. We can only hope that things turn out well. We can only hope that people change or that they listen. We can only hope. And hope is like a profound, incredible prayer. You know, and I'll accept prayers no matter where they come from. It doesn't matter whether they're from Buddhism, from Catholics, from pagans, from more Muslims, from elves, intergalacticals. I don't care where a prayer comes from. I will accept that gracefully and gladly and with deep gratitude, because everything helps. Every good thought that is directed towards someone adds to the power and the joy of their vibration. And you know what it does for me, or what I feel it does for me, is when there are bad days, it gives me a reservoir of backup. Does that make sense to you guys? That hope, those good wishes, that everything, that's my reservoir. And when I really need that backup, that reservoir of hope, there it is. Because you guys and a lot of other people like you supply it to me. And I'm very, very grateful for that. I get through most days as well as I can. But there are times when I need to go, yeah, I need a top up. Oh, there goes fade in, fade out. I look gorgeous again for a few minutes. Let's have a look what they tell us about hope and about dreams. And, you know, there was a song running through my head the other day. And you know by now I can't sing. Happy talking, happy talk. Gotta have a dream. Gotta have a dream. You don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? It's like, yeah, you don't have a dream, how is it going to come true? It's not. Have a dream, darling. I understand that feeling, Carlene. I've been there. It's like the last 10 days in this unbelievably shattering attack, or whatever you call it, that they've dumped on me. There have been times when I've just wanted to curl up, but I can't because it's too painful. And I've just wanted to cry, but I can't because that's too painful too. And I've just screamed and screamed because it was that painful. But I know there are better days ahead. It's just knowing and accepting, Carlene, that there are better days ahead is great. So remember, you're going to have a dream. Go happy talky talk. Happy talk. Happy talk grows dreams. Happy talk is positive. Happy talk is great. I love happy talk. We can all sit and talk about the miseries and how down we are and how shocking our life is, but all that does is add to the stuff. When you happy talk, it's that empowering and lifting, gives you that kick to go on. Let's see what we got happening. Okay. When you look at, wouldn't that be about dreams? It's about, hi Melissa, it's like, hi Natalie, it's lift high, think high. You know, my dad used to say to me, always reach the higher tree, because on the higher you reach, the sweeter the nut. And it took me a long time to figure that one out, but yeah, we had nut trees in the woods that we used to go and raid, but that's just the way it was. But the higher the nuts, the sweeter the nut. It was like, that's how it was. And it's the same with fruit. The higher it is, the sweeter it is, because it ripens first. It gets the joy of the sun. So this is about reaching up. This is about seeing what is your highest nut. What is your sweetest nut? What is the sweetest thing in your life you can raise up to? What is your sweetest dream? And how do you get it? Go back to that system of hope. Let's see what we got happening. Yeah. You can juggle all of your life, positive, negative. Yes, no, yes, no. And what's going to happen? You're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck. Do you need to juggle high-end everything, every step of your life? No, you don't. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have a dream. Remember what I said, my dad, you reach for the higher nut. You always reach up. He used to say to me, with people, you can always reach it down in the gutter and pick something up. It's harder to reach higher. So don't settle, guys. This is a time to work with your dreams, to work with your hope, to allow things to be good at what you need. Dreams. This may look like a very strange image to go with dreams. It's not. How many times we short circuit our dreams? How many times do we not put the hope in there, not put the follow through? How many times do we go, oh, work anyway, so why should I bother? And then you're putting another sword in your back. Nobody else is putting a sword in your back. You're putting a sword in your back. Every negative reaction you have to something, why should I bother? Why should I try? Why should I do this? You've given up. You're chopping your dream to smithereens, people. And it's like not a good deal. Trust me, it's not a good way to do. If you've got a dream or you've got a reality, it's like search for the how, the plan, and the emotion to make it work, to bring it in. Don't stab yourself in the back. Don't cut your dreams off short. Don't underestimate what you are capable of. Every person is capable of incredible things. You know, you are amazing. You need to reach inside, like it's like reach that higher nut, that sweeter nut at the top of the tree. You know, and remember that happy talk. You know, I won't sing because I'll remind you again. My father used to say, my singing is a bit like a donkey farting through a cream. Now, how he did that defeats me, but there you go. Thank you all so much for listening to me. Yes, I figure it's breaking up now. So I'm about done anyway. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, Healing Circle, 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Healing tonight will continue. Bless.